2, 3, 4, 5.
Holidays have always been one of the happiest times of the year for me, as a child and as an adult with my own children now. I've always been curious how people around the world celebrated some of the same holidays we do here in America. I set out to do my research and I would like to share with you what I found. My love for the holidays began when I was a young child. I believe this is the case for many of us. From putting up the Christmas tree the weekend after Thanksgiving, to racing around the house, waking everyone up to get the Christmas tree in the morning to see what Santa Claus brought. I loved coming up with the best costume on Halloween and trick-or-treating until I couldn't possibly carry any more candy home. These holidays are and always have been my favorite times of the year. The main points of my informative speech will be Christmas in Australia, Thanksgiving in Japan, Easter in France, Halloween in Ireland, and Valentine's Day in Korea. Let's travel around the world and explore Christmas in Australia. Christmas in Australia is similar in many ways to how we celebrate Christmas here in the United States. Australians put up Christmas trees, green wreaths hang on doors, stockings hang on mantles above the fireplace, and Christmas caroling is a favorite pastime. Coming from Minnesota, when I think of Christmas, I think of a white, snowy, cold Christmas. The holiday lands in Australia in the beginning of the summer months. You may find people camping during Christmas break. Differences in our Christmas and how it is celebrated in Australia is what really interested me. Australians decorate their homes with bunches of what they call Christmas bush. It is a native tree with green leaves and cream-colored flowers. When Santa gets to Australia, he gives the reindeer a rest and uses kangaroos to pull the sleigh filled with Christmas cheer. He also does a quick wardrobe change for cooler clothes as it is quite warm there. Christmas just isn't Christmas without a delicious dinner. The holiday feasts in Australia usually consist of barbecued seafood, prawns, and lobsters. Christmas isn't Christmas without pudding. Christmas pudding is what we would call a fruitcake. They generally soak theirs in rum or another dark liquor. Seeing as we Americans just celebrated Thanksgiving, some of us may even still be eating leftovers, I thought this would be an interesting holiday to explore. In North America, Thanksgiving is an annual national holiday marked by religious observances and a traditional meal including turkey. The holiday commemorates a harvest festival celebrated by the Pilgrims in 1621 and is held in the U.S. on the fourth Thursday in November. I was unaware it was celebrated anywhere else like we celebrate here in the United States. Japan celebrates Thanksgiving each year on November 23rd. In Japan, it is called Kinro Kansha no Hai. Their celebration is derived from ancient harvest festival rituals named Nina Masai. Today, its meaning is tied to a celebration of hard work and community involvement. Its translation, Labor Thanksgiving Day. Kinro Kansha no Hai was created in 1948. It was made to celebrate the rights of workers in post-World War II Japan. Today it is celebrated with labor organization-led festivities and children creating gifts and crafts for police officers. Kinro Kansha celebrates autumn. Japanese people grow pumpkins to enjoy what they call koyo, or the red leaf season. Though it is an official national holiday, Kinro Kansha is not fully observed, especially among the older generation. For these Japanese who still celebrate, the holiday means a relaxing meal of fish, rice, and tea after a family visit to a park or amusement center. Easter in the United States is candy, a visit from the Easter Bunny. Some attend a church service and the day is finished up with Easter dinner. Easter in France is similar, yet they carry big differences from how we celebrate here in America. In France, they do not celebrate the Easter Bunny. Easter bells bring the treats to French Easter. According to Catholic teachings, church bells did not ring between Holy Thursday and the Easter Vigil. On account of Jesus' death, a legend evolved that said the church bells weren't rung because they grew wings and flew to Rome to be blessed by the Pope. They returned Easter Day with presents and treats for local children. Easter Day is not a public holiday. It falls on Sunday, April 21st, and most businesses follow regular Sunday opening hours in France. Many Christians may attend special church services to celebrate Jesus' resurrection on Easter Sunday. Church bells are not rung on the Friday and Saturday before Easter Sunday. This is a sign of mourning. However, church bells are rung for a long time and in a celebratory manner, curing the church services on Easter Sunday. These are known as the Easter bells, as mentioned above. Many people spend Easter Sunday with family members or friends and eat a festive meal. Roast lamb with string beans and other freshly harvested vegetables or leaves. Brightly colored boiled eggs and omelets are popular. Easter eggs made of chocolate or candy are usual gifts given. Halloween has always been one of my absolute favorite holidays. Everyone dressing up in their costumes and of course getting tons of candy. Trick-or-treating was always simply magical to me as a child, and it is once again, as I have a son who loves it just as much as I once did. Halloween in Ireland has many of the same traditions we celebrate here in America. Halloween was started in Ireland, so I guess you could say we carry on some of our traditions from them. Children dress up in costume and spend their night trick-or-treating. After trick-or-treating, many people attend Halloween parties. A classic game played at the parties is Snap Apple, a game in which an apple on a string is tied to a door frame or tree, and players try to bite the hanging apple. Another commonly played game is a card game with coins and prizes. Cards are placed face down on the table with candy and prizes beneath them. When a child chooses a card, they get to keep whatever is underneath. A traditional food eaten on Halloween is called barn brack, a fruit cake that can be bought or freshly baked at home. A muslin wrapped treat is baked inside the cake that is said to be the eater's future. If a ring is inside, it is said the eater will soon be married. A piece of straw means the eater will have a prosperous year. Children also play tricks on neighbors, such as knock-a-dolly, which is what we called ding-dong ditch when I was a kid. All in all, it is a festive night of tricks and treats that children and adults all enjoy. I was never majorly fond of Valentine's Day. As an adult, I might get a teddy bear, a box of chocolates, and flowers. It's really a day of love and small gifts from your sweetheart or those you love. In Korea, it is quite the celebrated day. Valentine's Day is one of 12 love days celebrated on the 14th of each month in Korea. These days range from Diary Candle Day, White Day, Black Day, Yellow Rose Day, Kiss Day, Hug Day, Silver Day, Green Day, Photo Music Day, Wine Day, Movie Day, and of course Valentine's Day. As you can see, Korea is about celebrating love. Big money is made and spent on Valentine's Day in Korea. On Valentine's Day, women give men chocolates as a sign of affection. Traditionally, men who receive chocolates on this day give a gift in return on White Day. The day is a couple's day rather than a generally observed holiday as it is in the United States. What I found to be most interesting is that men are the only ones who receive gifts. That is certainly not the case in the United States. I think it is a wonderful twist on the normal here for us in the United States. However, a month later, on March 14th, the gift giver's significant other will reciprocate on so-called White Day, when he is expected to observe the rule of three and reciprocate with a gift 3 times the value of what he received in February. I delved into and found the interesting ways 5 different places in the world celebrate 5 different holidays that we celebrate here in the United States. There are many similarities, but the differences are what set us apart and make each holiday special for everyone, however they celebrate. Traditions are what keep the spirit alive in each little piece of the world.
Nice.